happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody that pulled up on the impromptu live that I did with at the kids seminar series, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. It's all about the kids, man. It's all about the kids. Did I? Yes, I turned my mic on. All right, man. We gonna get right into it. Since it's Thursday and it's later than usual, I ain't gonna dilly dally a whole lot since it's Thursday and it's later than usual. Anybody that's pulling up on IG, y'all know what to do. Go to YouTube. See the pinned comment right there. There's a pinned comment right there. Go to YouTube. Yeah, man. For anybody that's on the live now or on the replay, and you're not familiar with who I am, hello, how are you? My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every day at 6:30 p.m., usually 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I just talk about the price action, talk about what I've seen in the market, what I want to see in the price action, if I'm taking any trades, if I'm looking at any trades, because I initially started Tim's Tidbits by sharing everything that's in my cranium about the stock market with you all for the free 99. Hashtag Spider Gang. Y'all see the spider? Hashtag Spider Gang. And now that I've shared everything that's in my dome, I just get on the internet every day and show you how I do it. Talk about what I'm doing. Talk about what I'm looking at. Because out of all the courses I've ever taken, I've never had a course that did this, that just showed me how to do it. They teach me what an entry is, teach me what risk management is, teach me what a setup is, teach me what the stock market is, teach me all this stuff, but they never teach me how to actually do it on a day-to-day basis, because everybody tells you that past performance does not guarantee forward results. So I'm here walking and talking the forward results. I said all that to say, if you want to support me, just please click the like button. It's on one of these sides right here. Click the like button. Move this hand, Tim. Click the like button right there, and then click share and share it with a cousin. That's the easiest and the free way to support me if you get anything out of these videos. Now that all of that's out of the way, oh yeah, and if you want to bless me with some money, you can buy a super chat. You can go to thenewtlr.com and buy some merch. Shout out Discipline Over Dollars. That's what we just did with the young kids today. Today we was talking about spending accounts and how to use ATM cards and how to write checks and how to keep registers so you can track your money. We was talking about all that stuff. Next week we're gonna start talking about the stock market. What's today? Thursday. The day Thursday. So yes, we are doing another price action recap, because today is Thursday. Tomorrow is the weekly review. I mean the weekly wrap up. Today is another price action recap. Let's get right into it, man. Shout out here to learn and share. Always supporting. Always supporting. Since we got the ES up, let's look at the ES first before we holler at Spalene. I still got everything on here from this morning. Outside, I deleted a couple fair value gaps, but as y'all see this morning, from this morning, for anybody that wasn't on the live with us this morning, I said when we open up, I want this thing to just go all gas. I said I don't want no retracement. I said if we do get a retracement, I'll take one down to 38.53.75. But I do not want to. I want the Bulls to come in and say I'm here. And that's exactly what they did. That thing opened up at 38.66.75. And the lowest, get on the right screen, Tim. The lowest that thing dropped was 38.66.50. It made one tick to the downside and was gone for the rest of the day. Granted, all of the fireworks were in the first 30 minutes of the day. All of the fireworks was in the first 30 minutes of the day. After this 15-minute candle right here fizzled out, I had one level that I was watching to see if it closed above, and then I was gonna be gone. And that was uh right here. This, I want to say it was that low right there. Let me mark it and see. I should have left the line there. That low right there. Let me see if that's it right there. Yep, that's it. I wanted us to close above that. And the reason why I wanted us to close above that was because that was the 15-minute breaking structure to the downside once you get into this weekly fair value gap. That was it might have been an hourly breaking structure. Let's check the hourly too. Yep, hourly breaking structure also. That was the breaking structure to the downside once we got into that weekly fair value gap right there. So I wanted to see a closure above that to confirm that the Bulls were serious about going up today, right? And I just sat here and waited for this 15-minute candle to give me that. Once that 15-minute candle gave me that right there, and we pushed up, when we started coming back down right here, I got out my October 15th calls. You might be sitting there thinking like, Tim, why you get out your October 15th calls if the market pushing? Let me come full screen and share this with you. Because I'm not greedy. That's it. Plain and simple. I'm not greedy. But more detail on that is I got these calls earlier this week. And so they was kind of struggling a little bit because the market was mad choppy this week. So while they were struggling, I played other positions to, you know what I'm saying, make some money while those calls were struggling, right? That was last week. Last week when I got them, because it was Friday, I believe, when I cashed out my other positions. I don't want to lie to y'all. Let me look at my spreadsheet. The first. When was the first? Friday. 69%, 70%. Yeah. That's it there. So I played some July the 8th and some July the 15th calls to make up for all the bonehead stuff that I did. And I cashed out the July 8th and some of the July 15th. And I kept some July 15th, right? And so Friday, when I closed out the others, I kept these. So, and that was the first. Yeah. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, they was still struggling. Yesterday, I was trying to get out of them yesterday, but it didn't hit the target that I wanted, and I ended the day right at break even. Right, I tried to get out yesterday on the run up, but I ended the day right at break even. So I said today, if I get up to a certain amount, then I'm getting out, because what I played Friday plus what it got, the certain amount that I wanted to get to today, gave me my profit target that I wanted for the positions when I first put them on last week. So that's why I closed them out, because I'm not greedy. Now, back to sharing the screen. Yeah, so we pushed up right there, started pushing back down. I closed them out. Boom. And then I went and watered the garden and did a couple other things. And then when I came back in, I noticed that it had gave me an entry that I had missed, because it was going so slow when it got here. I did not expect it to pull back that fast and then go. Because when it got right here, that thing started. Oh, let me make the wicks fat for y'all. Why y'all ain't tell me the wicks wasn't fat? Y'all should have told me the wicks wasn't fat. Okay, now the wicks fat for y'all. Now, and for anybody that's on here that don't know why I said this was the entry, just looking at it, I can tell that's the entry that I would have taken. And but for anybody who don't understand why I said that was the entry I had taken, one, right? It gave me a closure above a level that I was watching, right? We above a liquidity level right here. One, it gave me a closure above that liquidity level. Two, it gave me a closure above the downside breaking structure. So that's two closures above levels that I was watching, right? So that confirms with me, okay, the market's serious about going up today. It did. This ain't just a stop run. We closed above the liquidity. We closed above the buy side liquidity at 38.75, and we closed above the market breaking structure at 38.85.75. Man, look at them numbers. Who played the cash flow? 38.75, and then it was 38.85.75. Man, who played the cash flow? There go your numbers. And then looking at the run up from the first 15 minutes, right? Because I try not to get into trades that first 15 minutes. I don't like trading within that first 15 minutes because it tend to be volatile. But looking at the run up and where it retraced back to, just eyeballing this, that looked like that came back into a discount market. Let's grab the fibs and check that, right? We're gonna grab the fibs and check that. If you're taking notes on, take notes, and I'm breaking down why this would have been the trade I took. So I run from the low of when the New York opened. I ain't worried about this part over here because I'm just worried about this price leg from when the New York ran up, right? So the beginning of the New York. So boom, click right there. And as you see, it can't 50% equilibrium is just below this weekly fair value gap. Let me spread it out a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Right? 50% is right there at 38.79.25, and it came down into a discount because the run is from here to there. Anything below 50% is discount on this price leg. Anything above the 50% is premium on this price leg. It came back into a discount price range, right? Came back into a discount price range. And not only did it come back into a discount price range, it came into this fair value gap right here. Now, mind you, the only way I would have taken this trade today is because there was so much bullish momentum. Because looking at this right here, how big this fair value gap is, this right here is well outside of my normal risk management, because just taking it off of this anywhere in this fair value gap, your stop would rest below this swing low right here. The only way I would have took this is because of all of this bullish momentum right here, right? I would have taken it probably on the way out of this when it showed me it was still super bullish, and then use this low as the stop. If I would have been in here to take this trade, because this is well outside my risk tolerance. So once this came down here and wicked up, and then this candle opened, once it came down, I would have got in somewhere around here within up under this low right here, being within my risk tolerance. That's the only way I would have took that. But since it was so bullish, I would have taken that trade some sort of way like that, because it was running. And then when you look at it here, you can see that there's another fair value gap within that. And when it came into that 5-minute fair value gap inside the discount, that's when it started, ranging, and boom, you was gone. You was gone right there for the rest of the day. It just stair stepped up. It was a slow stair step up. Nice this right here. This is the kind of climb that I like seeing, right? Especially when you coming into what you see 90% of retail traders calling a place of resistance, right? And right here would be a place of like slight resistance, because it was support here, it was support there, and then we bust through it, and this is our first time coming back to it. So that would be seen as resistance. This is our first time testing this resistance, right? And so, since this is our first time testing it, what 90% of us retail traders call resistance, I really like to see when it just takes its time and stair steps through there like that. Because what this is doing, instead of just blasting through and like what people like to call like create like a price vacuum, right? When it blasts through like that, it creates a price vacuum, or it leaves fair value gaps, or it leaves imbalances, or you see what I'm saying? When it leave all of this stuff in there, that's a reason for the market to drop back down, and it give other retail minded people that, oh, this is a failure, this is a failed breakout. You see what I'm saying? But when you stair step through there real nice and disciplined like that, you soaking up all of that liquidity and volume, and all of the people that was resisting here, they getting taken out one by one. Pew, 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 pew. That's how I like to see it stair step up. And then at the end of the day, you just see like some profit taking, because Eric don't nobody know what tomorrow bring. So people like, look here, man, ain't nobody staying the night with me. I'm up out of there. And then you see, as soon as we got up there to that hourly fair value gap right here, we got to this hourly fair value gap, which is another breaking structure right there. Once we touch that hourly fair value gap, we wick back down to come back down and handle some more business, right? So we got all closures above all of it. That's another hourly fair value gap right there. I probably had one there, but deleted it because it used to be a daily fair value gap around here too. But I deleted that because we had got through it. We had got through it, so I deleted that off. Let's see if we got a closure above that daily fair value gap while I'm here. The one that I deleted off. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Um, that actually was a gap down, and we got a closure above it. That was a daily gap down right here. That daily gap down right there, and we got a closure above that daily gap down right there. We are just a stone's throw away from the weekly before to making a weekly breaking structure. And if we tomorrow, if we get above 39.50.75 tomorrow, that will solidify that will solidify 37.41 as a higher low. That will solidify this as a higher low. If we get above 39.50.75, 39.50.75 tomorrow will solidify that this is a higher low, and that the bulls are trying to make this a market bottom, because that'll be a higher low. It's like, in what confirms that as being a higher low is when we make a higher high, because we came down, we made a high, came down, possibly getting a higher low, and if we get a higher high than this, that's gonna give us a higher high and a higher low. That's putting in a higher low. You know what I'm saying? Showing that the bulls are here to play. They trying to solidify this as a bottom. They trying to solidify this as a bottom. Is it the bottom? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Delvin came and took it from me this morning. So that's all I got for the price action from the day. Hopefully I was able to explain that trade that I wasn't in here to take, but how I would have taken it when I saw it this afternoon. When I came back in, it didn't give me the entry that I wanted. I marked out this fair value, this hourly fair value gap up here, and I was watching this fair value gap right there, and then I also was trying to practice. I was trying to practice the what's the name, man? Them breakers that P Dub be talking about, P Dub and Lex be talking about. I was trying to practice that. I know they about tired of me texting them, You know what I'm saying? Cause they just stopped responding. So I guess they tired of me texting them. I'm gonna text them again as soon as I get off this, just cause I just thought about it. But I was I was watching. I came back here at like 2:50, 3 o'clock, somewhere around there. Anyway, we was pushing up, and then I was like, "Oh, we coming for this fair value gap up here." So I just need to get me a good retracement. We retraced back to this fair value gap right here, but I had missed that. You know what I'm saying? I had missed that one. And I was like, if we come back down to this fair value gap or this fair value gap, then I'll try to take it back up. But as you see, we didn't come back down. We didn't come back down and give me the entry that I wanted until um, now until 6:15. We came back down at 6:15. Cause once we started selling down, I was like, oh, it's profit taking time now. It's at the end of the day. I wasn't trying to take nothing. You know what I'm saying? After like 3:30, I was like, nah, you can get it. We went up there and we started coming down. I'm like, oh, it's all a profit taking. And then you can see right here on this 1600 count, that's got the imbalances in there. You see that little spike back up, then it sell down. You can always tell when them imbalances get in there at 350. Because at 350 in the evening, that's when them imbalances come out. And the market either spike up or down, depending if they're imbalanced to the sell side or the buy side. And for anybody that don't know what the end of day imbalances are, it's just when all the big boys put in their mark to market orders and market on close orders or whatever you call it, and they be like, I need to sell a million shares of Apple at 149, or I need to buy a million shares of Apple at 149, and that come out at 350. So from 350 to 4 o'clock, the big boys be like closing out for the day. And that's why you get like them spikes like right around 350 and 355. Cause the big boys be closing out for the day. Um, where's my Spotleen, where you at, baby? Where you at, baby? Here I go. Look at Spotleen. We got a closure above this daily fair value gap right here. I can go ahead and take him off the board. He has been serviced. We got a closure above the daily fair value gap and close relatively close to the highs. That's very, very. Hold on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We done had 5 green days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 green days in a row. What's that? 1 or 2 weeks ago, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Let's see if we can get 6 green days in a row. Let's see have we had 6 green days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's March. March. Oh, that's February. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's before. So we only had 6 green days in a row back in March. And that was around March quad which? Was it March 22nd? 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 21, 22. Yep. That's I think that was March quad which week. When was quad which on in March? Let's go back. March. Yep, March 18th. So 15, 16, 17, 18. So it was like that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Yep. That's the last time we had 6 green days in a row. Right? So today is Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's see if we get Friday green tomorrow. If we get Friday green tomorrow, that'll be 6 days in a row. And we might as well go ahead and get it. And we might as well make a new high, solidifying this as a higher low. We'll have a higher high and a higher low in place. We break that 39, 393, 16 tomorrow. That'll solidify 372.56 as the higher low, and the bulls came to play. So far it's playing out exactly like we talked about on Sunday. So Sunday and Monday we went up overnight while the market was not open. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, right here, that was McCandle at what was Monday, the 4th, the 30th was okay. The first, so okay, so Friday, right there. So Friday, this was Friday, and then this was there you go. So overnight we went up, and then on Tuesday we came down and took care of business, leaving those lows. Same thing we said. We said go up, take care of some upside, come down on Tuesday, make the new week low, then blast off through the rest of the week, at least filling this fair value gap and hopefully breaking this high right here. So far, we done did everything except for breaking a new high. Let's see if tomorrow we break into that and get that weekly breaking structure and hopefully even get a closure up there, get a closure above the breaking structure. But as far as I can see, it looked like all eyes are on getting there on the SPY. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at all three indices, right? Let me zoom out for 1 second, then I'm gonna wrap it up. You look at the ES, right? See the buy side liquidity up there at that 35, I mean at 390, that 39.50.75. Look like all eyes are on that buy side liquidity, right? Because looking, you know what I'm saying, what's the path of least resistance for the liquidity? Is it way down here below the consolidation, or is it right there at that high? The path of least resistance is right there at that high, right? And if you look at what the what's the name is, so that high is right there, right there, 39.50.75. That's this high right here, over there, that high. And as you see, looking at the ES, right? If we look at the ES, what are you doing, Pen? Get in the right spot, right? Come on, man. The ES, right? That's the next stop for the ES, right? And then looking at the NASDAQ. Peep the NASDAQ now. Peep the strength of the NASDAQ. The same high. Click him. Look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ pretty much there almost. The NASDAQ pretty much there almost. And then the Dow. The Dow lagging. The Dow lagging, big fella. You see what I'm saying? The NQ pretty much there. The NQ just pretty much kissed it. What did the NQ hit today? The NQ hit 168.50 today, and net high is 174.25. So it was what's that? 6 points off. 6 points off. The NASDAQ fell 6 points short of hitting it. So the NASDAQ is all but there to taking that high. So the same high that the NASDAQ pushing toward, about to take, that's the path of least resistance for the ES, right? That's the path. That's that same high right there. That's the path of least resistance for the ES, because to come there to there take a whole lot less energy than to go from here all the way back down here. You see what I'm saying? That's the path of least resistance right there. Instead of coming all the way back down, you got to fight through. You got to fight through all of these people here that got sell stops sitting below here, sell stops sitting below there. You got sell stops sitting below here. So coming down, running these sell stops gonna start to push you back up. So that's gonna take effort to get all the way down here. Path of least resistance is right there, and if we break that, That'll give us our weekly breaking structure for the spy. That's all I got, man. I'm done running my mouth. Let me see what y'all talk about in the chizat. What's up here to learn and share? I appreciate you. What's up, man? I don't know. My leg just hurt for some reason. I feel like I pulled something sitting down. Golly, how you pull something sitting down? Mendez, what's up? Brittany, what's going on? Law, what's happening? Briscoe, what's up, Briscoe? NS, Lalita, what's happening? Sonya, what's happening? Trevor, what's happening? Dominique, what's happening? Big Pat Mo, that's my first time ever seeing that name. Big Pat Mo, if this ain't your first time here, I jollipize, but that's my first time ever seeing that name, and I will not forget a name like Big Pat Mo. Ortiz, what's up? That's another one I ain't never seen before. Ortiz, J. Ortiz, what's up? What's up, Trinisha? What's up, Michelle? Michelle, you faithful with it now. What's up, DC? Brittany, didn't I just say what's up to you? Get out the chat, Brittany. What's up, Larry? You say the Bears gonna be back tomorrow, Larry? Larry, that's why I got up out my positions. I ain't playing with these Bears out here, Larry. Them Bears been too quiet. They've been too quiet. Hey, I got out my positions, and if the Bulls keep running tomorrow, I just jump back off the bench tomorrow and run with the Bulls. If the Bears come out tomorrow, I'm jumping off the bench and running with the Bears tomorrow. You will not catch me slacking. You will not catch me slacking. What looked better on the 5 minute? And that's first time seeing that name. What's up, Drastic Bees? Hey, all these people, if this ain't your first time being here, I jollipize, but I be trying to remember the names because I appreciate y'all. What's up, Tiffany? What's up, Towns? Stacks? Stacks? I take that back. I take that back. I can't speak to you, Stacks. You hating on Chick-fil-A sauce. I can't say nothing to you, Stacks. Punched on SPX and Nvidia Day. Who, you punched on them or it punched on you? Oh man, I appreciate it. I ain't nothing but a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's it. I appreciate you for pulling up here to learn the share. Hold up. I hope you ain't talking about Miami Hurricanes when you said hurricane in the building. Because if you did, it sucks to be you. What's up? Oh, Toronto. What's up, Chris? You in Toronto? You in Kashaya in Canada somewhere. Oh, you punched them. Okay, then. Man, get off my live, Stacks. Get off my live, man. The live over. I ain't even gonna share the link in the chat because Stacks up here with this foolishness, man. With this foolishness. Hey, y'all clap it up in the chat for Stacks, man. He knocked out the SPX and Nvidia. What you say, Nvidia? SPX and Nvidia. Y'all clap it up for Stacks in the chat. Hey, if anybody want to pull up, the link is in the chat right now. If you want to pull up and ask a question, if you want to pull up and share something that I missed on the charts, you know what I'm saying? This a family affair. This a family affair. This a family affair. I don't know everything. I don't know it all. I'm just he talk about drink. What Larry talk about? I don't know it all, man. I'm just a dude that be sharing my thoughts, man. If you want to pull up and point out something that I might have missed on the charts, if you want to pull up and ask a question about something that I said, if you want to pull up and just say something, the link in the chat. That's the link right there. Speaking of, I just thought about something. I ain't think it up. I saw it on shout out my financial advisor Dustin And shout out this one dude that Zay put me on. He I can't remember Buddy's name. I can't remember his name, but he be looking at the what's the names? He was looking at the heat map, and he was talking about looking at what which of the big boys had got out of bear market territory. And when he looked at it yesterday, Apple was the only one that had inched out of bear market territory yesterday. Let's see. I went to the wrong one. Let's see if anybody else inched out. Let's go. We're gonna go to the heat map on Trading View. Yes, y'all can see that. Let me move this out the way. And then go to year to date performance. Year to date. Okay, Microsoft still in bear market territories. Barely. Roughly 21%. Google done inched out. Google done got out of bear market territory. Apple done got out of bear market territory. Apple got out yesterday, I think. I saw it on his video. Amazon still well within there. Tesla still well within it. I'm just looking at like the big boys. I'm looking at like the big boys, the market moving stuff. Okay, we got some healthcare stuff that's positive year to date. Johnson & Johnson, that's a good name. Brookshire Hathaway, they not in bear market. JP Morgan well in bear market. Bank of America well within bear market. Walmart, there's some Dow stuff like I think Home Depot and the Dow, they well within bear market. McDonald's, they not in bear market. That's some Dow stuff. Disney well within bear market. Yeah. So a couple of the big boys done inched out. Apple, Google, they done inched out. Apple and Google done inched out. Apple, Apple a market mover. Google a market mover. So they starting to inch out of bear market territory. If Microsoft can inch on out, if these three can stay out of bear market territory, start pushing up, that's gonna be a good thing for this little temporary rally. It might even be enough to stop the slide. It might even be enough to stop the slide if those three right there can get out. And then if they can get Amazon back out, game over. Amazon and Tesla. Get Amazon and Tesla out along with Microsoft, Google, and Apple. Game over. Where Meta at? Oh man, Meta 50% down. Golly. Meta struggling. Man, Broadcom 25% down. Nvidia almost 50. Golly, boy, these stocks are beat up. That's why we bouncing. People said, man, I'm fun to go shopping. I ain't realized these stocks was this beat up because I just be focusing on the overall index. I ain't realized how beat up these stocks were. Man, Procter & Gamble down 10%. Who is this right here? EL. I don't know who that is. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know who that is. Coca-Cola up on the year though. Year to date, they up. Man, I done got caught up, man. I'm sorry, man. I done got caught up. I don't see nobody pulling up. I don't see nobody asking none. What I say? I can see what? I can see the breaker and fair value gap combo easier on the 5 minute. Oh, okay. You can see the breaker and fair value gap combo. Yeah, man, I'm still trying to learn them breakers, man. I ain't gonna hold you. How Tim hating? I just saw somebody hating on. I ain't gonna read that. Yeah, that's what's up. That is 5 stacks. I'm happy for you. What's the percentage? What's the percentage to be Black Ram? That's another name I ain't never seen before. What's the percentage to be considered bear market? 20%. 20% down is considered bear market. Don't ask me why, but that's just what it is. It's considered 20%. If it's 20% down, that's considered bear market territory. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I ain't gonna pretend like I know why. I just know that's what they said. It is, yeah, discounts everywhere. If you scaling in positions, man, it's discounts everywhere. Do your due diligence and wait on your levels and get in. It's been Black Friday for a month. You feel me? How Tim hating on the Hurricane. He for a lot of them. Cause I'm a Seminoles fan, man. I can't stand it. Sucks to be you. I'm a Seminoles fan, man. I don't like the Hurricanes. Stop playing. Get off my live. My sister a Hurricanes fan, man. I can't stand the Hurricanes. Man, and Florida State been sorry for about 5 years. We've been sorry ever since Jameis Winston left. We've been sorry for about 5 years now, man. They getting on my nerve. Let's go. Stand up, Black Ram. Stand up. You my new favorite cousin. Hey, I like Alabama. My wife Alabama fan. Roll Tide. I like Alabama. I like Alabama. My wife is an Alabama fan. She put me on Alabama. Matter of fact, when I had stopped watching college basketball because I got tired of the ranking system and all that, and I wouldn't watch. I said basketball, college football. I stopped watching college football because I was sick of the ranking, how they was ranking everybody, playing the same teams over and over. So I stopped watching it for about 10 years. Then when I started watching it again, it was the year that Cam Newton was at Auburn. And I was watching it that year. My wife, she an Alabama fan, so all I was watching was Alabama games and Georgia games, cause my son is a Georgia fan. He a Georgia Bulldog fan. So them the only games I was watching. And being in Columbus, Georgia, it was hard pressed trying to find a Florida State game on TV. You know what I'm saying? Unless you had like every sports channel in the world. If you had the regular sports channel, you could not find a Florida State game on TV, right? So it was hard for me to find the Florida State games. And then they started playing the Florida State games more and more on regular TV when Jameis Winston got there. I used to have to just follow it online, see when they won and lost. I couldn't actually see the games. And then Jameis Winston first year, when he first got there, they started playing the games on TV more frequently around here. Then after they won the championship, that's when you can buy shirts around here. You can get all kind of Florida State paraphernalia around here then. But before then, you had to go all the way down there to Florida to get Florida State paraphernalia. Val had the 400. Yeah, I think she did. Yeah, I think she had a 400 calls. Yeah, Val had the 400. A lot of a lot of Auburn, Georgia, and Alabama fans of Columbus. Yeah, it's a lot of Florida State fans here too. I be seeing a lot of people, a lot of Florida State fans here. I was surprised, but it's a whole slew of Georgia, Alabama, and Auburn fans around here. Hey, that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate everybody that tapped in for the discipline over dollars for the kids, man. We're gonna be doing it again next Thursday. It's gonna I'm gonna start talking about the stock market next Thursday with them. So if you got a chance to watch the discipline over dollars that I did in June at the library, it's going to be along the same lines. It may not be that entire presentation because I'm just giving them bite-sized chunks for the kids and we stretching it out over the whole summer, but it's going to be stock market one-on-one. It's going to be an introduction to the stock market. Last week, we talked about budgeting, right? This week, we talked about how to how to like manage your money as far as putting it in checking accounts, putting it in savings account, tracking it on the ledgers, using the debit card, you writing checks. We talked about that right there because I was showing the correlation between having a budget and using your account register as a tool in your budget to track everything that's coming in and going out and not just depending on the online saying this what you got in there, using that as a tool to understand where all your money is, where it's coming from, where it's going to, right? And then next week we're gonna start talking about the stock market and all of that budget and tracking your money. All of that ties into when you start investing and when you're trading, because you know where your money coming from. You got to know where your money going to, what it's doing over there, what it's doing over here. You got to be able to track it, your journal, you track it, you log it, all that stuff. It all tie together. So it's like I'm taking them through baby steps. But I believe the children are our future. So that's why I'm out there with the kids and I'm giving it to them the only way I know how to give it to them. Raw and uncut. With that being said, man, I see what you say. What time of day is discipline over dollars? It's I do it at 5:30 with the kids. Today I just streamed it. I did a live stream on IG. I usually don't do that, but I just felt like live streaming it today just in case somebody had a child that want to peep in on it that's not in Columbus, Georgia. I just did it live on IG also. But anyway, I see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock for the price action. I mean, for the overnight price action. Enjoy y'all family, man. And yeah, I'm gone, man.